Hello, Scorpios. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Happy birthday to my Scorpios. Yesterday was my oldest son's 12th birthday. So proud of my boy. So let's get right into these messages for Scorpios for this Scorpio season. What do Scorpios need to hear? What do they need to know for this Scorpio season, Spirit? Contract. So there could be some sort of contract coming in, a job contract, business contract. Maybe you're signing the lease to an apartment, a house. Maybe you are signing papers to buy a property. Whatever this is, I definitely feel like there's a contract coming in. So let's see what's going on. For some of you, this contract requires like either really reading that contract, researching something as well. Number 6, we have cornucopia. Ooh, Scorpio, this is your harvest season. Okay, I'm loving it. 6/11 could be significant. Your birthday could be on the 6th, the 11th, or something about these dates could be significant. Whew, I like this. Oh, yes, you have many doors getting ready to open up to you, Scorpio. A lot of possibilities, a lot of choices. Be careful, though. This is giving me like 7 of Cups energy, and then we have the deceit card right behind the adjacent possibilities. You know, not every opportunity, not every door that's opening up for you is necessarily a door that you're meant to walk through, okay? Some doors behind them have energies who don't have the best interests for you. Deceptive energies. So be mindful of that, Scorpio. Excuse me. Be mindful of that. There are, of course, opportunities opening up, but not every door is one that you're meant to walk through, okay? Nonetheless, this is harvest season for my Scorpios, and I'm here for it. So let's get into it. This could even be like a spiritual contract is what I'm hearing for some of you as well. Something you've been manifesting. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Page of Wands, a new path, a new spiritual path, a new creative opportunity. There could be something here where you're kind of trying something new, exploring new territory. Could be a contract coming in. However, this may resonate with you, Scorpio. That could potentially bring in a lot of abundance your way. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, but also the 5 of Swords. Making sure that you're not self-sabotaging opportunities, but also, or self-sabotaging your own happiness. But also be mindful of those deceptive energies, people who may want the upper hand in a situation, people who may want to kind of bring you down a notch. All right, I'm also getting like, again, that deceit behind the adjacent possibilities. Individuals who kind of smile in your face but have a sword, you know, ready to kind of poke you with. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. All right, let's get into it for Scorpios, please. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy, High Priestess at the bottom, Pisces. Ooh. So this could definitely be some, for some of you, this could definitely be some sort of spiritual contract here. You truly have been doing the work, healing, alchemizing. The Sun. I feel like Spirit is about to show out for Scorpios here. Ace of Wands. Definitely a new opportunity. You know, this could even be, you know, I'm picking up something here for like my creators, my artists. You know, you could be a painter, a writer, a digital, you could be into digital art, whatever it is. There could be somebody who wants to hire you. You know, maybe they want to hire you for to illustrate their book. Maybe they want to hire you for a commission piece. I'm getting something very significant here for anybody who's like an artist or a creator of some sort. But my goodness, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Page of Swords. Somebody watching here. Seven of Swords. The Moon. So I feel like somebody is in the background watching this. There may be a need, especially with the High Priestess that we saw in the beginning. There may be a need to move in silence, Scorpio. Now, you know, most of my Scorpios do move in silence with things, right? Very secretive. We don't want people knowing what we got going on, right? But I do need to give the message. Make sure that you're moving in silence, because there could be somebody who's trying to keep an eye on you. Could be multiple people. But somebody trying to kind of like watch you in the shadows, watching you in silence to see what it is that you have going on or what it is that's going next. This could be somebody who's either trying to copy you, your work, imitate your work, or take credit for something, or trying to steal something. All right. I don't know why I'm hearing something about copyright. Okay. What else? The Moon. Okay. That's so funny. The Moon and the Sun definitely gives me yin yang energy, light dark energy, which is very much temperance. Alchemizing the dark, the light, the negatives, the positives. What is this Moon energy? The Devil. Of course. So it's kind of like those energies I was just talking about. It's like you have people kind of lurking in the shadows. People who want a piece of what you're doing, your energy. People who hide their true nature. Definitely feels like some sort of energies are going to be exposed here. This is going back to this deceit card here for me. This is exactly what this energy is reminding me of. You may have individuals who are lurking in the shadows because they either want what you have, want to be a part of what you have. It's kind of like, you know, somebody trying to ride your coattail, or somebody lurking in the shadows to manipulate a situation. Again, like I said, steal, take credit. Give me a little more on the Moon and the Devil. The Emperor. Masculine energy here, but man or woman doesn't matter. So this is like a boss or somebody who is in a boss position. This could be somebody who's in a higher position than you. This is like, I'm really getting this energy here, Scorpio, of somebody who could be in a higher position than you. Or, I don't know, for example, let's say you write a song and you put that song out. Then you have somebody who's a very famous artist who hears, maybe you put it out on SoundCloud or something. They hear your music, they hear your beat, and they take it and they use it in a way where, because I feel like that happens to a lot of smaller artists, right? People who are still trying to grow and gain more of a fan base and really get their music out there, right? This doesn't necessarily have to be what you're going through, but this is the example I'm getting. So boom, you know, now you have a super famous artist who comes through and steals your work. Like, this is the energy I'm getting here. This could be why it's important for you to, like, maybe copyright something, trademark something. Whoever this is feels like because they have some sort of authority, maybe they have more status, influence, that they can take what it is that they want to take. Or, you know, somebody's like, hey, yeah, you know, I have this opportunity for you. They get you to sign some sort of contract. And in that contract, it says that they own all the rights to your music, or, you know, own all the rights to something that you're doing. This is definitely energy I'm getting here. This is why I'm saying not every door that opens up for you is one that you're meant to walk through, Scorpio. Because you can literally have a wolf in sheep's clothing hiding behind that door. You're stepping into your harvest season. So, you know, it's like maybe you're blowing up for something. Maybe, you know, a song you did, a book you wrote, of who knows, whatever it may be. It's like somebody trying to steal your formula, Scorpio. Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The Wheel of Fortune. It definitely feels like the wheel is turning in your favor. Like it's time for you to reap your harvest here, Scorpio. And like I said before, moving in silence. I don't really want to repeat the message, but there's something here, Ace of Cups, a new beginning, where you're needing to protect something that you consider to be like your baby. Something you've invested time and energy into. Protect it like it's your baby. Here's that Seven of Cups. Knight of Wands. Your intuition, per usual, Scorpio, it's going to be spot on. Like, you're going to be able to spot somebody who's being ingenuine or disingenuine, I believe that's the word. Either way, somebody who's not being genuine. Somebody who may be wearing a mask, you know, showing you one thing. I could put you on. I could make you blow up. I could make this song blow up, this book blow up, the X, Y. I could put you as a model on the runway. Whatever it is, you know, I could, if you're a fashion designer, I could put your clothes to get out there, and then they steal your style. You know, it's something like that I'm picking up for this group of Scorpios. Anyways, you're going to be able to, like, I don't know why I'm getting, like, smell the deception. Smell what's being hidden. It's like something spiritual when I say smell. So something about your clair aliens. I believe that's clair aliens is clear smelling. What's hidden to others is going to be clear as day to you, Scorpio. Page of Swords again. You have somebody keeping an eye out on you. Tell me more about this being Scorpio's harvest season. I don't really want to harp too much on this energy here. Four of Wands. All right. Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Scorpio. You could be reaching some sort of milestone here, really getting ready to move to the next level. Same cards wanting to show themselves, but there's a need to protect something that you have been working on, something that you have been building. Because it feels like somebody's on a mission to take from you. Tell me more about Scorpio's harvest. I feel like Spirit is not wanting me to really speak on the harvest. Like, it's like you know what's coming. You know what you're getting ready to reap here, Scorpio. King of Wands. Stay confident. Stay true to yourself. You embody being a natural leader. Like, I'm getting Scorpios who don't need you don't need somebody else to put you on. You don't need somebody else to, get your song to pop off just because they have more influence, more status. You, Scorpio, have and embody this natural leadership energy. You have this fire about you that can attract in people. Use that fire. Give me a little more here. The Fool and the Six of Swords. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith this season, Scorpio. That leap of faith may just pay off. But doing it from a grounded place, not doing something impulsive. Six of Swords, moving away from conflict, petty things, moving towards calmer waters. For some of you who may be in a relationship, there could be something here where you and another person are finding more peace within each other, within the relationship. Some of you could be moving away from a relationship altogether this season. Gemini energy here. The Seven of Wands. The Chariot, the Knight of Swords. There could be a lot of travel that you're doing this season as well. Be mindful of like hostile energies on the road, Scorpio. I'm kind of getting like road rage, all right? So if you know that you are in, you're the one who has some road rage on that road, chill, okay? But you may encounter like people who are very hostile on the road, or maybe you're traveling by plane. You could encounter hostile energies at an airport, whatever it is. Be mindful of these energies. I feel like there's a lot of hostility. And people who are in hostile energies, when they're in low vibrational energies, and they see your light and that you're exuding happiness and you're not miserable like them, oh boy, you're like the first person that they want to attack, that they want to go after. You may feel like you need to defend yourself in regards to a situation or a particular person as well. Could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Cancer here. What else? What is this about? Page of Wands, Eight of Wands. Could be some sort of immature communication here. Five of Cups. I feel like somebody is in a place of loneliness, sadness, regret, and so they could be projecting this energy onto you. You're being called to really stay in your light, Scorpio. And I don't, there could be one person in particular who could be doing this, but I truly feel intuitively that it's going to be multiple energies like this. You are in your season, number one, Scorpio season. You are in your harvest season. And I feel like that's triggering the hell out of people. And this could even be strangers that you encounter. Again, like you have this light that you're exuding. Your light is irritating people's demons. You are a mirror to people most of the time. But I feel like this season in particular, where You're reflecting back to people parts of themselves that they haven't healed, where they feel insecure. So what are people going to do? Try to attack you, especially verbally, is what I feel, not physically, but attack you in some sort of way. Also, make sure that you're doing certain things to protect yourself from spiritual attacks this season, Scorpio, because I am getting that energy. I'm getting a lot of projection, a lot of spiritual attacks, evil eye. Now, I feel like you are protected on a spiritual level. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual protection, divine protection around you. But I always say that it is beneficial to do your own form of protection as well, whether it's a spiritual bath, whether it's through prayer, rituals, however you do it, Scorpio, it's going to be different for everyone. The Five of Wands. I'm telling you, a lot of hostile energy. People who want to fight, people who want to argue, people who want to drag you into conflict, drama. The World card. Why? Because you are elevating. You're ascending. You've achieved something, or are achieving something, or maybe you're achieving multiple things here. You're closing out a cycle. You're stepping into the next chapter of your life. You've learned a lot of lessons that people are still trying to figure out, and people are still trying to learn, and they're still repeating over and over. You're out here manifesting, okay? You're in a very powerful energy this season, Scorpio. And it's definitely going to, bring on some shady energies, or bring in some shady energies. It's going to bring in people who want to project, attack verbally, spiritually, Whew. So that's a lot. That's a lot, Scorpio. Overall, I feel like you're in a good place. You're in a great place, actually. Energetically, emotionally, mentally. Spirit is calling me back to this Emperor, Devil, Moon energy here. So give me a little more on the Moon, the Devil, and the Emperor. There's something about your spiritual gifts really, I don't know why I'm hearing coming online, Scorpio, but really coming into play this season as well. All different types. There's so many different spiritual gifts in this world. I couldn't even name them all, you can research, go and Google spiritual gifts. I mean, there's so many. But there's definitely something here, and I've been picking this up a lot about mediumship for some of you. Some of you have the ability to predict things. But something about your spiritual gifts are coming online. That's just how I'm hearing it. Maybe they were offline for a bit, Scorpio, but they're coming online. Tell me about this Emperor, the Devil, and the Moon. Queen of Wands. The Strength card at the bottom. This is somebody who's seeing your fire, your magnetism, the ability that you have to really attract things in. Not only are you showing up as somebody who embodies leadership energy, charisma, but you also embody this energy of somebody who's extremely strong-willed. You're very action-oriented. You have a lot of fire, okay? You could have a lot of fire in your chart, but I feel like you just have a lot of fire, period, within you, and you're very resilient. This Emperor, whoever this is, male or female, doesn't matter, but there is definitely some underlying envy, jealousy here that this person has. We have Cancer, Capricorn, Aries energy. Give me a little more. I'm getting a very arrogant energy from this person. The Lovers. And Judgment. Three of Pentacles. So I got chills. So basically what I'm getting from this is like, I'm getting a couple of storylines, a couple different messages here. So the first one I'm getting is that this is somebody who could come in acting as some sort of lover, somebody who's intrigued by you, who wants to get to know you, who wants to connect with you. You know, like there's chemistry there. But it's to attach themselves, devil energy, to you energetically with something that you have going on. They may want to come in as for some of you, okay, the second message I'm getting, and for some of you, maybe it's all messages combined, but the second message I'm getting is that somebody may be coming in as someone who wants to work with you, collaborate with you. Again, there's some sort of hidden agenda that this person has. The third message I'm getting is that this person could send in another person to claim to, you know, I don't know, let's say they send in their assistant. And this assistant is like, oh yeah, you know, my boss, so-and-so, would like to work with you, would like to collaborate with you, would like to come together and build something with you. But again, there's a hidden agenda. This person wants something that you have, an idea, a project, something. I feel like Spirit is really highlighting this energy so you don't get caught up in it. Do not fall for the trap, is what I'm hearing. This person, this situation could cause you to reflect, Scorpio. But I also feel like this situation could remind you of something or someone from the past. Maybe you've already dealt with an energy that was like this, and it could be reminding you of this situation or this past person. And that's where that, like, the red flags are going to pop up. That's when your intuition is going to be like, remember, we did this already. We've gone through this. You saw that red flag? That's exactly what was going on over there, or what you've dealt with that last person or situation. Now, for a small group of you, this could be for like one or two of you, this could be somebody that you've already dealt with in the past who could be making a resurgence, is what I'm hearing. Give me 1 second, Scorpio. Let me see something here. Yeah, resurgence means a revival or return of activity, interest, or popularity. It describes a new increase in something that had previously declined, like a resurgence of interest in vinyl records or a resurgence of a disease after a period of lower cases. Synonyms include revival, renewal, rebirth, and revitalization. So, yeah, that's literally, I heard that word loud and clear, resurgence. So it seems like somebody's basically trying to come back into your life here, Scorpio, after a period of silence, after a period of no communication. This could be somebody who has some sort of influence, high status. They could be a boss. But there's somebody who has some sort of ill intentions, for sure. The devil, the emperor, heavy, heavy manipulation. Somebody who likes to control, dominate. Very, getting like narcissistic energy here. For some of you, this could be somebody, you know, I feel like you've definitely, for those who resonate with this parts, could be somebody you've dealt with in the past. All right. I'm going to leave that there. Okay. Oof. Yeah, behind the mask, lessons learned. This is okay, just cut the deck. Scorpios, you have many, many, many times over and over for many years, more than likely, have been able to rip the masks off of people. People may have been able to run a game for a little while, maybe for some of you quite a while, until eventually you revealed the sun, exposed the sun, these energies who have hidden motives, the moon, people who conceal their true selves. So, for a lot of you, I feel like you've already learned the lesson one time. Spirit is saying, don't learn it again, don't repeat it again. This could be somebody too, the Emperor and the Devil, and that Queen of Wands. First of all, I feel like this Queen of Wands is your energy here, Scorpio. I feel like, you know, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, you are Temperance card, really have a nice healthy balance between your masculine and feminine energies here. You know how to work with both of them. You know how to tap into that masculine energy. You know how to tap into that feminine energy when you need to. Now, this Devil and Emperor energy, this is somebody who likes to control the Queen of Wands. They see the Queen of Wands as fire and light as a problem. This is somebody who may want to dim it, or they want some sort of power over it. Trust the signs. Paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, message received. Okay, Scorpio. Triggered. What did I say about you you triggering people this season? Emotional reactions, unresolved wounds, facing past hurts. Why does this bother me? Now, I will say this, Scorpio, and this may not be a message for everyone, but there could be something that someone says or someone does that might trigger a part of you that still needs to be healed, okay? And I see you healing it with that Temperance card. But like I said before in the beginning, you're going to be triggering a whole lot of people. Some for no reason at all. You're not doing anything. You're just, you know, walking into a place and somebody's triggered by your beauty, triggered by, you know, how you're able to just draw in attention. Maybe how you wear that outfit, or how that haircut looks, or how your beard looks. Like, it could be something so petty, but you're triggering people. Bounce back and money moves. Okay, so some of you could CEO energy. I love it. This is what I'm saying, Scorpio. You don't need somebody else to put you on. You are the boss of your own life. You know how to maneuver, how to elevate. Taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss. All right. I was just about to say something about this Emperor and this Devil energy here. CEO energy vampires. There could be somebody in a boss position who wants to suck the life out of you, suck the soul out of you, okay? Not in a good way either. Draining connections, toxic influence, protect your energy, time to cut cords. Anyways, if you have been going through some sort of financial hiccups is what I'm hearing. Maybe some sort of financial struggles here. A lot of you are getting ready to bounce back with your money. You may have been going through a lot of, you may have been experiencing setbacks here. But your resilience is what's bringing you back to the top here with your money. Recovering quickly, determination to rise again, can't keep me down. Money moves, smart decisions, strategic investments, building wealth, making my money work. Work. Is it? Oh, I love Rihanna. Let's see. Let's get into it. A couple more messages here for Scorpios. Mask. I'm telling you, there's something about somebody wearing a mask. Theft. Somebody may want to steal something from you, Scorpio. Something that is either like a lucrative idea, something that could potentially bring in a lot of money, abundance. It's important to keep things close to your chest, Scorpio. A lot of you could be in a place too, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, saving money. All right. Some of you could also be having the luck of just finding random money. Like maybe you see a dollar on the sidewalk or, whatever. But you could be finding money. This could be a lucky time in that area. It's important to keep a secret stash, Scorpio, and save your money. Some of you could be into acting, actors. Didn't I say something about somebody's assistant? When it came to this Emperor and this devil energy where I was like, oh, they could be using an assistant to come towards you and like, oh, my boss wants to. And this card says assistant on it. Okay, that message is for somebody. Hand. Yes, you are manifesting money, Scorpio, reaching your goals. There could be some sort of financial assistance coming your way. Some of you could work with your hands, all right, whether you build things, create things. And gift. Giving. Somebody could be gifting you something here, Scorpio. Of course, it is your birthday season. But giving and receiving, sudden windfall, generosity, financial support, work surprise, vacation, and I love it. Clover at the bottom. Lucky break, gamble, good fortune, chance. Some of you could work outdoors, finance. You could be a business owner. But I feel like there's definitely some surprises coming your way. Some good surprises here, Scorpio. But like I said, it is your harvest season, and that's what it's looking like. But beware of those who want to steal from you. Okay. Let's get a fortune oracle to close it out. It's too many cards. But yeah, some of you are, I just saw the goals card. Some of you are definitely reaching some sort of goal in your life. Maybe it's a goal around money. Maybe it's a goal around your weight or your career or who knows. But whatever it is, you are reaching it. There is progress that is being made. It came out anyways. I got 2 cards. Spirit's like, you're going to take what I said you're going to take, okay? Goals number 13, death card energy, Scorpio. And plane number 26. Didn't I? I said something about the airport too. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Plain, a journey is indicated. Either physically or metaphorically, your life will become more full. Somebody's birthday could be on the 26th, which was just yesterday. Somebody's birthday could be on the 13th. It's at the bottom. 23, owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. If you have been feeling bored, restless, super sensitive, or more vulnerable to criticism than usual, stay positive and remember criticisms cannot hurt you unless you let them. A goal you thought was unreachable now seems closer than ever. Learning some new skills or even taking up a brand new hobby can help your progress. Let old plans, concepts, and expectations go. It is time to start afresh. Big changes are in store for you now. Trust your instincts and play your hunches. And you could also gain some extra money. Personal relationships. Many doors are closing, but just let them. You now have the chance to completely change your life if you move forward and leave the past behind you once and for all. A relationship that may be draining you or holding you back will end. This is necessary for your personal progress. Fresh relationships and personal goals are being realized. Great changes and a new way of life are emphasized, but personal sacrifices will have to be made in order to fulfill your dreams. A meeting with someone will really boost your self-esteem and bring on dramatic changes to your finances. Act on this advice, or you may regret it later. Career and money. You have ideas to convey and people to persuade, but don't oversell yourself. You will soon be in the driver's seat, and things will certainly go in your favor. A unique achievement will make you and those around you feel so proud. Kicking major goals is the plan now. And number 26. Travel is indicated. You may have felt stuck in your career, your life choices, or in a bad relationship. Whatever it is, there have been feelings of wanting to escape. Negative feelings no longer serve you. It is time to accept what you must to do to make your life fuller. Take back control of your life and where you want it to head. There is a personal evolution taking place, as this card also represents another level of knowledge. A change in priorities, creative exploration, or new adventures are likely, especially in the area of self-discovery. What seemed important to you before may no longer be on your bucket list as you have grown as a person. Sometimes the card can represent a fear of travel or change, and the card suggests solutions may be coming. Remember, you are in complete control of your destiny. Personal relationships. Travel will bring love for singles, and chance meetings will incite feelings that you may not have experienced for a long time. Try different holiday destinations and be inspired. Cruises are very auspicious for meeting that special someone. Family travel goes particularly well and is filled with fun and laughter. Great friends and lifelong happy memories are being made. Career and money. A new job is likely, and a course of study is also on the cards. You will finally find direction and uncover your purpose in life. It is best to get moving quickly. Action is needed as good times await. The playing card also indicates this is not a time to sit on the fence. Get things moving quickly. Power tip. Write in a journal or on a piece of paper one thing you are grateful for every day for 8 days. Keep your resume in a red folder. I don't know if y'all can hear that bird outside, but keep your resume in a red folder and create a new email address with an 8 in it. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it right there. Remember to take the messages that resonate, leave what does not. I love y'all. Until next time, bye.